Hi there, Grape. So we're going to take a look at the rest of our spelling words today. And again, remember that all of our spelling words have a prefix. Even the word prefix has a prefix, doesn't it? Because this pre means before, right? So we know that a prefix comes before a root word. All right. On Monday, we really concentrated on the un words, and we said that un means not. So whenever we put the prefix un in front of a root word, the word became then not whatever the root word was, right? Today, we're going to take a look at the rest of our words, and the rest of our words all have re. And when re is in front of a root, it means again. All right, so let's take a look. If I join the group again, I rejoin the group. I rejoin the group. I join it again. Okay. If I check my work again, I recheck my work. Oops, I can't get that K. There we go. I recheck my work. So I keep my I keep my root word the same and I just add re in front of it. It means I'm doing it again. Okay. So let's take a look at all of our re words this week. Rejoin, reheat, repaid, rewrite, recheck, reuse, and reread. That one should be lowercase, right? Reread. We use this word reread quite often, right? We'll reread our story before our test on Friday. Not this week, next week, but we always reread our story. We read it again. Okay, so now what I want us to do, because these words are not that challenging for us to spell, I want us to just take a look at the roots. What part of speech are all these roots? Join, heat, paid. So some of them can be nouns, but when we use it with the prefix re, actually they're all verbs, right? So it's an action. I'm going to rejoin the group. I'm going to reheat my coffee. I do that every day. I repaid my debt. Repaid. I paid it again. I'm going to rewrite my name more carefully, write it again. It's an action. These are all action words, right? So they're all verbs. And when I put the prefix re in front, I'm doing that verb again. Okay, doing that verb again. All right, I want you to take a look at this list and see what you notice. Rejoined, reheated, repaid, rewrote, rechecked, reused, reread. Do you notice anything? Right, so I took those words and what did I do? I added a suffix to some of them. I made all of them in the past tense. There were a few that were pretty tricky, right? Repaid was already in the past tense. It's the only one in our original list that is already in the past tense. So the present tense would be repay. I repay. But our spelling word is repaid, which is in the past tense. Did you notice this one? This one is tricky. When I read this list, I read it reread. But when I put it in the past tense, it's spelled exactly the same way, but it's reread. That verb is spelled the same way, but it depends on your sentence whether you read it read or you read it read. Tricky. So these are not on the spelling test, but I just thought it was pretty cool to take a look at how we could add. We still have the same root, join. We can add a prefix that will change the meaning, and we can add a suffix. The suffix would put it in the suffix ed puts it in the past tense. So these roots are so cool. If we know the root, we can completely change the word by adding prefixes and suffixes, and we can make it work in our sentences. So all right, so today for your review, you're going to do a page in your reader's notebook. Okay, you're going to use these words along with your uns and to figure out some riddles, some clues, and then you're going to have to write a few. All righty. So keep practicing your words. Remember the pretest is next Wednesday. So a week from today is the pretest. So you have a whole week to be studying the words. If it helps you to write the words 3 times each or to do, our color coding where we do our, blue and red vowels and consonants, if that helps you, then you keep doing that. Okay, so let's finish strong on our last spelling list of 3rd grade. All right, miss you all tons. See you later.